Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and here is yet another top 10 list. But today in this list we're counting down top 10 short or mini anime series which you can quickly finish over a weekend, yet with lasting experience.
Here, locked and loaded. Even noobs can fire this.
These animes I'm counting down has 13 episodes or less, at least as of now, which does not include special episodes, so to be honest, it could supposedly go a little bit beyond 13 episodes, though not by much. And we won't be counting down animes which had 13 episodes or less but got a second season, so sadly that's a no for animes like Tokyo Ghoul and Noragami.
Spirit, you are lost and adrift. You have nowhere to go and nowhere to return to, thus I grant you a place to belong.
Listen up. You have two options here. Choice 1, you can die where you stand. Or choice 2, you can become an accomplice.
Starting on the list we have Terror in Resonance, or Zankyo no Terror. It is a thriller anime set in the present-day Tokyo where a terrorist group of two named Sphinx are causing terror in the city by calculated and precise explosions, forcing the local and international authorities to engage in the game of chase by handing out clues.
What's up? I'm Sphinx number 1. I'm Lucky Sphinx number 2, and I heart terror. So here's the thing, we've got tomorrow's weather forecast for you all. After 3 p.m., Tokyo will be enveloped in darkness.
But all is not what it appears in the surface. With a conspiracy lying underneath the acts of terrorism and the mind games played by the Sphinx in the entirety of its 11 episodes, this one sure makes it worth a watch.
There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own.
On number 9 we have My Hero Academia. Although the second season of this show has been confirmed, but as of now it has only 13 fantastic episodes. This anime is set in a world where people possess special abilities which are called quirks. And the protagonist of this show, Izuku Midoriya, is a quirkless young boy who one day dreams to become the greatest hero of all.
Listen up, Deku! You're even worse than the rest of these damn rejects, you quirkless wannabe! You really think they'd let someone like you in when they could have me?
Which was all going into a void until he met his idol and the current greatest hero, All Might, who shares his quirk with young Izuku and helps in training him so that he too could enroll in the most prestigious Hero Academy and become one of the greatest heroes of all time.
Dreams can become reality. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
Believe me, if there's a world like that, then the two of us, well, we were born in the wrong one for sure.
No Game, No Life. This is a brilliant anime which is an absolute must-watch for gamers. With the protagonists of this show are sibling duos Sora and Shiro, both masters at gaming in the present world who have been brought into an alternate world of fantasy by Tet, the god of play.
Who are you? Me? They call me Tet. I live over here. I'm a god. A god? You're...
And in this new world, everything is decided by playing games. Now this sibling duo, who are one of the most smartest anime characters of all time, realizes the opportunity they have been provided with and then sets out on a path to take over this new world.
Let's see if there's somebody who's got the balls to beat us.
Relying solely on their wits and experience from gaming, possessing a more vibrant style of animation with thrill and excitement packed into its 12 episodes, which will surely leave you wanting more and hope for an early season 2.
Alright, let's have the most hardcore coin toss ever recorded in history. I'll let you pick.
Number 7, Hellsing Ultimate. Set in a dystopian world where not only exist gruesome bloodthirsty vampires but also neo-Nazi vampires. We are protagonist of this series, Alucard is on a path to eradicate them all, who is not only the most badass vampire there is, but also one of the most badass anime characters in general.
Cut off his head, pierced his heart, He is nothing like any vampire you've ever known. Your tricks won't kill him.
Alucard, working for a powerful organization, Helsing, to eradicate the neo-Nazi vampires aiming for world destruction and domination. Helsing Ultimate possesses a dark and sadistic animation style with more than enough gruesome action and bloody gore to go around in its all 10 episodes. This one is surely appreciated by hardcore anime fans.
Nothing I shoot ever gets back up again.
Have you heard of Misaki? From the 9th grade, class 3.
Was there anyone named that in class 3?
Number 6, Another. This anime is not known by many and is quite underrated, but that does not mean it's not worth it. This anime is part thriller and part horror, though the horror part is a little bit subdued. The entirety of this series revolves around class 9-3 of Yomiyama Middle School and its curse, which is resultant of an incident that took 26 years ago, which lead towards gruesome and horrific deaths of people related to this accursed class. The story follows struggle of protagonist Koichi Sakikabara, who is a transfer student, came to the small town from Tokyo and has been placed into the class 9-3 of Yomiyama Middle School, and how he copes with it. This anime, although being short, has completely utilized its 12 episodes and instantly draws the attention of its viewers since the very beginning, making it a compelling watch through and through.
The school is a place that is very close to death, especially the 9th grade's class 3.
Number 5, Baccano. Here we have another underrated anime. Although this one possesses 16 episodes in total, but since of those 16, 3 are special features, I'm adding Baccano in this list considering the original 13 episodes. This is an anime series which requires your complete undivided attention, as the show is not narrated in a typical linear order.
Of course, people who do not understand science or the refraction of light might see this anomaly in the sky as a harbinger of a natural disaster.
Here the show is divided amongst various random incidents over different timelines which will appear completely unrelated to one another and make no sense at all until it starts coming together, forming a grand picture, where it comprises assassins, thieves, gangs, and satanic cults all entangled together in a great story. Agreed that narration is convoluted, but that is the primal charm and attraction of Baccano, and it definitely should be on every anime lover's watch list.
Please, continue. Then I'll kill whichever one of you survive.
Anohana. Well, slice of life anime mostly have only selected demographic of viewers, and personally I do not count myself among one of them, but Anohana is a type of anime which deserves to be watched regardless of your preferred genre. This is a tale of 5 friends who lost their companionship after the death of their 6th friend Menma when they were quite young. Now after years, Menma's spirit has appeared and now these friends have to unite and fulfill Menma's wish.
なんだよ、メンマ。
So that she can rest in peace. This is a coming-of-age anime which deals with the sentimental topic of lost friendship and becoming mature. This 11-episode anime, which is also made into a movie, is an emotional experience that should not be missed. Number 3, Elfin Life. This show is focused on mutant species called Diclonius. Apart from 2 curved horns on their head, Diclonius can't be differentiated from humans in physical appearance. Lucy, one such Diclonius, has escaped the secret research facility and is now being hunted by the organization. Lucy was found by 2 local students who took her in. Suffering from split personality due to the head injury she attained, While making the escape, Lucy may appear all cute and adorable in the form of Mew, but in reality, she can tear up people bloody without even blinking, using invisible telekinetic arms called Vector. This anime is a dark psychological thriller with abundant blood, gore, and nudity, which requires mature viewers. One Punch Man. I don't think this list would feel complete without this anime present in it. Although it is expected to receive a season 2, which I could not possibly think could get here any sooner, but as of now it has 12 super action-packed episodes. Basically, the show is set in a world where superheroes exist, who faces monsters and supervillains on the daily basis. The protagonist of this show, Saitama, is one such superhero, possessing no recognition at all, who is so abundantly powerful and, as the title suggests, can defeat anyone with a single punch. You all must be wondering, where is the fun in that? Which is the exact same dilemma Saitama faces seeking and failing in finding an opponent who could give him a challenge. Initially, the plot may seem a bit redundant and boring, but in reality, that's not the case. This anime is anything but boring. Every episode contains great humor, eye-grabbing action, and a brilliant animation style to accompany it. Thus, you need to watch this show in order to get the appeal. Before I unveil the top position, here are some honorable mentions.
Already? But you have the power to change this destiny.
Who are...
Welcome to the Not Dead Yet Battlefront.
Finally, we have Erased, otherwise known as Boku Dake ga Enaimachi. This was a bit obvious placing this series in top position, but we can't have it any other way. This piece of art deserves it. The story follows protagonist Satoru Fujinuma, a struggling manga artist who possesses an ability to go back in time.
みんな何かを手に入れるために我慢して努力してスキルを身につける自分を奮い立たせてひなずきもそうなんじゃないか今きっと耐えてる俺とは真逆で無関心を装ってる何も
But the main crisis begins when Satoru forcefully goes back in time to elementary school to save his classmate Hinazuki, who was a victim of abduction and eventual murder. He tries to save this victim and find the assailant so that he could save his mother in prison, who apparently was also killed by the same person. Torn between past and the present, now Satoru must struggle to erase the past so that he could better the future. This is a great fantasy thriller, which is one of the best anime and should be on your must-watch list if you haven't seen it already.
クリスマスツリーねバカなの2月だよ夏になったらまた見に来ようこのクリスマスツリー
So according to me, this was the top 10 mini anime series. So what comes into your list? Make sure to let me know via comments and subscribe for more upcoming videos.